folks, I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Trendmasters Diecast Voltron. Alright, my Zillions, I got a little retro, or a big retro review, because I'm sure this will take me a minute to do, for you guys. Another Voltron, always great to do Voltron figures here. What I got here is the Trendmasters figure from 1998, which was a reissue with some tweaks of the old Mattel, which was a tweak of the old Bandai, Popey, whatever, Godaikin. This mold has been used a bazillion times over. And it's the only one that I have, honestly, of this figure. I got it a few years back on eBay, so I paid a lot more than it was in 1998. I sort of missed it in 1998 somehow. I don't know. I guess I wasn't really trying to get Voltrons at that point. It's what it is, but, you know, I wish I did have it. But, you know, I got a nice one in box, totally pristine, even though it's not, because there's little tweaks about it. There's things that are not perfect, but that's kind of, you know, has been the knock on this particular version for a long time. It's just quite not perfect. So let's get into the review. For accessories, we get all the lion weapons. I'm not going to go through these all individually, but they are done in gold, which is pretty cool. The one thing I do want to focus on, you'll see it here, starting here, is it came with like this set of little weapons here. These all came in one little baggie, not in the styrofoam, just taped to the box. The finish is different on these than it is on these. These are more glossy. This is, I don't know, just painted differently. You can see, I don't know if you can, like over here you can for sure. This is more glossy. This has a different finish on it. And all of these weapons have a different finish than all the rest here. I don't exactly know what the purpose is of that. I don't know if these were made maybe, you know, just for more play, and these were more for, you know, collectible, but it's just a small set of weapons that does that. I don't know. If you guys know, please let me know down below in the comments. We'll give a little special focus to the main weapons. Now, I don't care what you guys call this, the star or whatever, star weapon. I don't know. Whatever. It's a shield to me. It's always been a shield to me. Even though I argue with people all the time about this. It's because it's always been presented toyetically as a shield. And that's what I look at it as, a shield. It looks like a shield to me, okay? I barely remember him using it in the show. I have seen the clips of it, but I barely remember it. You know what I'm saying? This is just like a sticker here, which is funny. But I like the gold. Again, nice, shiny, chromy gold. Sticker is okay, so it's a shield. And Voltron's sword, the blazing sword, looks very cool in gold as well. I really do dig this variation gold set. It's very cool and something different. You know what I'm saying? If I had to get one of the two Trendmasters sets, it was definitely going to be this one. So I'm glad it's the one I did get. It's very nicely sculpted. It looks really good. I mean, you know, it's not 100% perfect in the paint, but it's only one color, but it's still, you could tell it's kind of like plopped on in certain spots. Bubbly, you know, but it does look good. Let's take a look at the red lion first. Looks pretty good. Nice chromy legs. Nicely sculpted. The tails are funny on these things because they're just the connectors. The one interesting thing here that Trendmasters added were these like fins on the red lion and the green lion. I kind of like them. In Voltron mode, it kind of gives it a little bit of an extra cool, like super robot-y look. So that's another thing that's a little bit different than the original mold. Again, it's something interesting, and I dig it. You got some stickers here that all actually look fine. You got a little button here to do rocket punch. We'll get to that. You got gray in the middle for the forearm, for the elbow, I should say. And the head sculpt is all right. You know, you can see the paint feels a little thin on there, especially around the ears. But it's fine. Like, you can see how much different... Ooh, the paint is actually really sloppy along here. But the eyes are okay, nose is okay, the mouth opens, doing the articulation, like there's a swivel here, a little bit of hinge at the elbow there, and at the foot, on all of them. Some are tighter than others. No real need to go like super in-depth about this, but it's pretty cool. His head does shoot out, like so, which is a gimmick I'm glad is still here. And to transform it up, get it ready, nice and easy. The classic Voltron way. Put it like so. Get this foot that way, and then this would just go like that. The green line has the same articulation. These legs are a little bit more free. They are still tight, but a little more free than the red line. Same kind of tail. The fin is a little bit different, kind of centered here as opposed to the red line is just on one side, which I dig more. Better paint on the head, which is appreciated. Same firing gimmick. This is, oh, what's that? Styrofoam. You can see like some glue here on the side of the sticker there. The green is a little bit different than the classic green here. I can't, like the red, this red here feels right, but this green feels a little bit softer. This is also kind of coming apart over here. You can see that? Not really coming apart, but there is a little gap there. Also, just to get through it, there is a die cast here and here on both of them. And, oh, just not open this up. Pop that back in. The mouth opens too. So this guy, same deal. Oh, get that all the way up. That was a little tight. Scary, especially when something is old. You don't want to break it. And there you go for the green lion. Next up, we got the legs. We got the blue lion, which looks pretty good. I think the blue looks pretty accurate on this one, and it matches up pretty well from the head to the body, which is a good thing. The stickers are okay. The head stickers and the fore are not bad. Sticker here feels a little bumpy, so that's a little bit meh, but then you got the white over here. It's a little bit of an overspray. Could have a little more of a coat here on the maw. The eyes look okay. There's a little scratch in there. It's not so bad though. Articulation, the mouth can open. You got really tight, ratchety arms here. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Same thing on the back. Little softer ratchets there. Still pretty good. And the tail. Tail looks cool. Looks more like a tail, which is nice. Die cast, the whole body, again, just nice feeling. And we'll transform it up. That doesn't, yeah, that's right-ish. This goes like this, of course. Like that. And this is ready to roll. Why does this look weird to me? I think it's right. But there you go. Almost forgot. That moves up, you know, to fire out non-existing missiles. But there you go. Yellow lion, same articulation. I got the legs just back. The chrome is pretty good. The yellow is, I think, on the head is very different from the body. But this might be a different kind of yellow as well. I believe so. Stickers over here look good. Paint over here looks pretty okay. The eyes are okay. This looks good. That sticker is good. Diecast in the middle. This is the quick version. I like that the tail is done in silver. A little choppy, but you know, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna get this guy in order here. Put that down. I like this. That is very nice. That moves, which is always cool. I can move up. Again, no missiles here, but it is very cool. This feels very not loose, but a little odd. Oh yeah, open up his mouth. Wow. But there you go. There's the yellow lion. And finally, we have the Regal Black Lion. I've always loved a Black Lion. Just a big fan of this mech. Very, very, very nice. And this is such a great one. Love it. Love the shape of this. It's pretty cool. Head sculpt is very nice. The eye paint could be a little bit better there. But overall, it's not bad. There's his mouth. We won't look at the bottom, but the legs look pretty cool. The tail is very nice. You got the wings back here folded up. So, yeah, this is great. I mean, how can it not be? It's so cool. Big, chunky. Does this one have any diecast? I don't recall. Up here? This part right here is diecast underneath this. So yeah, just this front part. Back part, I think it's plastic. This front part is diecast. This back part is plastic. Otherwise, I think that's 8 on the Black Lion. These move. This moves. That moves. So all the same type of articulation here that you've gotten before. Do something wrong here? Why does this feel off? I did. Oh, this side is. Is it good? There we go. Knew something felt off with the wings. I mean, these weren't going back right, so there you go. That's how they're supposed to look. This doesn't want to press down all the way, but yeah, it's fine. So, now that I did that, to transform this guy, you just want to get this guy ready, I should say. I want to say transform. Just put the feet like that, and then the head's going to go down, of course. The front legs are going to go in here, like a good Black Lion leg should. Like that. Open that up. That goes in. Ooh, I did not put that in good. Well, that's gonna go in here. I'm gonna clean this guy up and just get it all ready to roll. So you do want to put the wings up. Didn't show that before, but that's okay. We'll leave the head last. So I'm gonna pop the legs in like so. With blue line. Then, of course, the arms peg in. Oh. Sometimes I've noticed on this, it doesn't click in great at the legs. And we'll move this up like that. It's a little bit off. But, you know, because he'll form the head somewhere. There's a head in here. There's a face. There's a face in there. And you gotta open up the ears, which don't go down all the way, unfortunately. That's a thing for this one. And they also painted the face black instead of blue for this one. It makes it a little bit different. I don't mind that. And there he is in all his glory, looking pretty awesome, you know? There's some faults with this Trendmasters version, but this is it, man. This is the mold. This is cool. It's cool to have in any form. You know, I feel like, and this is why it like made me crazy that I didn't have any of this mold, you know, going back from when I was a kid, because I loved Voltron right away. So like the only thing I had was like a yellow Panache Place lion. That was like my only Voltron anything when I was a kid. Oh, that's not true. And one of the small lion bots. But man, I always wanted one of these. So, and it just kind of always eluded me. So to have missed the Trendmasters stuff as well when it was out, even though I was buying toys, like McFarlane stuff, Star Wars stuff, you know, like I was buying toys at that point still. This just didn't come to me. So it was cool to get it a few years back, a couple of years back, whenever it was at this point on eBay. You know, is what it is. I paid more for it, but it was brand new. It was a brand new one, sealed box and all. So very cool to have. But even sealed box, you can see that it's not like perfect. Like the stickering, you know, is a little raised here. It's a little mess up there. You can see the crest sticker is a little raised there. I managed to pull it in a little bit. But it looks good. This is a star one, which obviously would be Trendmasters. Again, the face, they painted black instead of blue. And I don't mind that. It's kind of like the gold sword, and the gold weapons. I think it looks cool, and I do like the little wings. Just makes it a little bit different, and, you know, it keeps me striving, you know, to, you know, get the Grail, get one of the old ones. And I want one of the Matchbox ones, because that's, to me, what I remember seeing. Like, none of the previous ones that had to go Daikins, Popey, Bandai, whatever, I don't care. I don't have any real interest in ever trying to acquire one of those. I really don't. Because for me, it was always, I always wanted the Matchbox stuff. And I you know, even though it's the same thing, just having those boxes, whatever, that's the stuff for me nostalgically that I want. But this guy, he does it for me. It's so awesome to see. It's taken me so long to actually take it out of the box. I just did that recently. And it's just amazing to look at. He's just been sitting by my work desk for the last like couple of weeks, and I've just been marveling at him. I'm like, look, there he is. So for me right now, it does do it. Will I ever be able to get another one? I think I will be at some point. But for now, I'm really happy. This guy looks great, in my opinion. If you want to know, arms do move at the elbow as well. Not here. The legs move here. So, yeah, that's really the only articulation I really want. You know, in the head, you can do that if you want. It's not really about that. It's just about how cool it is to have. Back looks like that. So, yeah, I am happy. And really, that's really all I gotta say, is I'm happy. That looks awesome. For your size comparisons, here's Voltron with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection. And my final thoughts. I've already said everything I had to say. I think it's fantastic to have this. You know, it's really cool. I like that it's a little bit of a variant with the gold weapons. I think those look really slick. You know, the stuff that Trendmasters did to this original mold, like the black, you know, painted face instead of the blue, the wings on the arms. I like all those little additions, you know. I think that's pretty cool, and it's nice to have something that sets it apart from the original stuff. So to me, that is pretty awesome. And it's just awesome to have like this mold in the house finally, and finally out of the box, even though I've had it in the box for a few years now. It's cool. You know, the paint could be a little bit better in certain spots, but I'll let it go because I'm really just happy to have it right now. it gets it going, you know, it gets that little bit of nostalgia going, and I hope at some point, you know, I'll be able to find that Grell, you know, so we shall see. Alright guys, that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, and please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.